How's it going, everybody? Chris Card's back through the mail on Monday. 5 returns for you today. We're going to the vault. The vault is a box of envelopes I haven't opened in a few years, so let's see what we can dig out of today's vault. 5 returns. Grab the stack of them. They all seem to be at generally the same time period. This one is January of 2020. Several months prior to, of course, COVID hitting us and the world changing. Lou Skizas. 58 tops, 59 tops. Beautifully signed there in ballpoint pen. He was drafted by the Yankees at the age of 17. Made his major league debut for them on April 19th, 1956. His first at-bat, he knocked in Nelson Howard, RBI single. He only got 5 more at-bats with the Yankees before bouncing around to various teams after that. Smart dude. Came over with his parents from Greece, didn't speak a lick of English, figured everything out. Nice return from Mr. Lou Skizas. That's tough to say. Who just turned 90 not that long, a few months ago. He's now whatever's after octogenarian. That's what he is. Very cool to get this back. Taught a lot of years. Got his PhD after his playing days were over with. Got his PhD. Taught at the University of Illinois until 95 when he retired. How about that, guys? Retired in 1995. Good grief. Awesome first return. Some nice vintage to get us going on this Through the Mail Monday. Let's move on to our second return of the day. All right, gang. January 27th, 2020. Baltimore, Maryland. 2+ years ago. Let's see what we got back. We got Mike Bordick. Mike Bordick, nice little career. Came up with the Reds in 1990. Played for the O's, A's, Jays, and the New York Mets. The Mets got him in 2000 for their World Series run when Ray Ordonez went down with an injury. Traded him for Melvin Mora, who went on to have a pretty decent career in Baltimore. Mike Bordick was the heir apparent at shortstop to Cal Ripken. Cal Ripken moved over to third base. Mike Bordick moved on in at shortstop and had a really good defensive stretch there. 110 games without an error. And there you guys go. Mike Bordick, University of Maine. Go Black Bears. There is his updated address. Guys, I know these are old, but I'm going to go ahead and see what addresses they are using now. Different address from what I used, apparently. And he hasn't signed since earlier this year. He's got a signing coming up, a private signing, $11 per card. So your mileage may vary. But these cards these envelopes aren't, I don't see any RTSs and there are no refusals. So you might take a while, but he'll probably get to him. So nice signer, Mike Bordick. Let's move on to our third return. Let's see here. We got January 29th, 2020 from Phoenix, Arizona. Let's see who is in our third envelope. See if I can get into this. I ripped the index card, but luckily there's nothing on it. Here it is, Mr. Allred, Bo Allred. Bo Allred played his entire 3-year Major League career with the Cleveland Indians, spending time between the Indians, Big Club, and AAA through 89 to 91. Crazy signature there, and a big, thick blue Sharpie. 65 total games in those 3 seasons. 25th round draft pick of the Indians. Bo Allred, pretty interesting fellow, outfielder, pinch hitter, pride of Lamar University. That's all I got. Bo Allred, there you guys go. Mr. Beauregard Allred. Just kidding. His actual full name is Dale LeBeau Allred. LeBeau. There you go. In case anyone was out there wondering, there it is. Great signer. Got a lot of cool early 90s cards out there. Go get them, guys. We're getting this one back from Suburban, Illinois, January 29th, 2020 for this return. And we've got personalized to Chris from 2020 inscription there. Wes Chamberlain. I believe that's Wes Chamberlain, and what a crazy, awesome autograph he has. Very cool. Yes, Wes Chamberlain. Look at those cards. Look at that signature on the blue. To Chris, thank you, Mr. Wes Chamberlain. Past pros, if you want it unpersonalized for $5 a card, he will do it. If you want the personalization and you don't want to pay the money, you can send to the P.O. Box. I will post at the end of this this clip, and that's where he signs. But yeah, I don't care. He personalizes it. I'm not going to sell these for. Looks awesome to me. In fact, the more stuff they write on the card, in my opinion, the better. He's got a really cool signature. I'm not sure if he's still signing like this today. I hope he is. Really nice. Played parts of 6 seasons between 90 and 95, mostly with the Phillies and the Red Sox. Played a little bit in Japan as well. 1990 Rookie of the Year. 1991 Rookie of the Year. 5th runner-up to Bagwell. Jeff Bagwell won it in 1991. There's his information, as I said. If you want it personalized, there you go. And if you don't want to personalize for whatever reason, that's weird to me, you can just go ahead and go through Pass Pros and pay the man some money, $5 plus like an extra buck or two for, Pass Pros time and effort for doing whatever they do. Actually, I'm not quite sure what they do. But there you guys go. Awesome return from Wes Chamberlain. That's kind of exciting. You guys are probably ho-hum Wes Chamberlain. But, when I was a kid growing up, watching my Mets play all the National League East foes, I remember watching Wes Chamberlain play quite a bit. So it's always kind of exciting to get back a player that I watched play a lot. So pretty cool return from Mr. Chamberlain. All right, gang. 5th and final return from Eastern Shore, Maryland. Another Maryland return. This one from the seldom seen Eastern Shore region. We've got Mike Bielecki right there on a Topps card, signed beautifully. Any index card signed? Nope. First round draft pick, 1979, 8th overall by the Pittsburgh Pirates. Spent 4 years with the Pirates. This was back when I was sending them in these little plastic, basically graded card sleeves. There's an 87 Topps for the set that I'm collecting. And of course, I wasn't collecting it back in 2020. 88 honors with some stuff on it. Mike Bielecki, pretty much legendary TTMer. Really good TTMer. Played in the World Series with the Braves in 96. 14-year career. Pitched the first night game for the Cubs back on August 9th, 1988. Almost 24 years ago to the day. What else about Mike Bielecki do I know? I don't know too much. Watched him play a bit with the Cubs, of course, back when the Cubs, I do believe, were in the same division as the Mets. Could be wrong. Correct me if I am. It's been a long time since all that realignment took place. And there you guys have it. His information. He is, like I said, legendary TTMer Mike Bielecki. Awesome return from him. And let's move on to the haul, the photo at the end of the Through the Mail Monday videos. Once again, another one in the books. 187. 187 of these bad boys. So I hope everyone liked this week's Through the Mail Monday. Kind of hodgepodge. We started off with Super Vintage with the 58-59 Topps Lou Skizas cards, and signed nicely. He's still going strong, by the way. TTMing, of course. Obviously, these videos are very date sensitive, time sensitive, I guess. And if you're watching this 5 years from now, Lou Skizas is probably not signing anymore. But who knows? What do I know? I don't know anything. So take that with a grain of salt. And that's it, my friends. Hope everyone had a great weekend, as I mentioned earlier in the video. And yeah, Mets doing good. Mets took 2-3 from the Phillies. The Filthies, very happy about that. As some of you might know, I am a New York Mets fan. I sort of drop hints throughout the video. Sorry about that. Love baseball. What a game. It's just a wonderful game. It's the best game. And yeah, speaking of games, NFL preseason started. That's nuts. It's already right around the corner. September's right around the corner. State Fair is happening here at the end of the month. School kids are going back. Summer is quickly disappearing here in the Pacific Northwest, which means it's time to start the rainy season, which sucks. But it is what it is. I had a lot of fun this summer. Did a lot of cool things. Still haven't hit up a baseball game. I don't think I've been to a baseball game since the San Diego trip back in 2019. You can watch some of those videos I took down there. I took some live videos of those games, including an awesome ball. Mr. Thor, Mr. Syndergaard threw me. Saw my bright blue New York Met jacket amongst all those poo brown Padre jackets and said, there's a fan. And yeah, no one was around me until he threw the ball, literally 200 yards. And then, as the ball was flying through the air, of course, I had a couple guys try to box me out. Didn't happen, guys. Grabbed it. like 3 seconds before he threw the ball, I'm like, I say, just grab the camera and film me in case he throws one at me, and he literally just threw the next ball at me. It was pretty awesome. So Thor is now with the Phillies. Man, he looks weird in a Phillies uniform. I don't know what kind of contract he's going to get. Very curious to see what he's going to get. If the Mets can get him at a decent price, I wouldn't mind having him back, because who knows what the Mets are going to be doing. They got Bassett going. DeGrom's going to opt out. Not sure what's going to happen here. Mets, of course, doing very well in the strength of their pitching and their clutch hitting. So we'll see what happens with the Mets in the end of the year. Let's enjoy what they're doing first, which is beating a lot of people, beating a lot of teams up. So fun to see it. Don't get to see it very often. 2015 was long ago. That was the last super fun season I remember. And of course, 86 was super, super long ago. I've got 86 fatigue, back in my childhood, of course. I've got great fond memories of that, but man, it is time to win another World Series. It really is. Just, I'm over it. I'm over the 86 team. Let's do it. Let's make a new 86 team. Let's make a 22 team. So in 20 years old, if I'm still around, I can have more nostalgia and reflect on the 2022 team, or, start the cycle all over again. So that'd be nice to add to the history of the Mets, which has not been a storied history, but you know what? They're my Mets, and I love them. So that's what I'm going to end this video on, guys. I was going to post I got my 1987 Topps autograph update video just about ready to go. I had an injury with my hand, my finger. You maybe could see it in this video. A couple days ago, and I had a Band-Aid on it, and I just didn't want to record the video with a Band-Aid on it, and I didn't want to take it off because it looked weird and nasty, so just messed up my nail, that's all. So whatever. I don't want to see someone's, if someone's got some open wound on their hand and they're doing cards, I'm like, I don't want to see it. It just grosses me out. I can't ignore it. So whatever. Maybe that's just me, but there you guys go. Awesome. Thanks for joining me. Hit that subscribe button. I do this every week without fail. Who knows? Wes Chamberlain 1 week. Next week it might be Dennis Eckersley. Then it might be Jim Palmer. Then it might be, who knows, the ghost of Gary Carter. You never know who I'm going to get back. So that's always fun, both for me and hopefully for you, which is part of the draw. Hopefully, some of you guys probably just skip to the very end of the video and see the picture and see who I got back. Maybe you rewind it and watch a couple of them, but hopefully you watch the whole thing. That's the point. Try to make them linear. Like every other YouTube video, everyone wants you to watch from point A to point Z, but it doesn't usually happen. So, but whatever. It's still fun. I love it's a creative outlet for me. It's awfully fun to do, and gonna keep doing it for a hell of a long time. Let's see how long I can do this for. Let's see. Let's get up to TTMM episode 1000. How old will I be in 800 weeks? God. You guys let me know down below, and I'm going to get out of here. See ya.